Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. And today I'm here to share with you guys another badass Invicta watch. And this is one here that I don't have in my collection. This one is on loan from Bulldog Enterprise, an amazing, reputable eBay seller. I've been working with them for a little while. Super awesome, super great customer service on eBay, and super competitive pricing. Again, you're always going to find deals out there. Sometimes you're going to get certain models for really cheap yellow tag events. Other times you're going to pay fair prices. Other times you're going to pay more. With Invicta, and this is one that I just haven't added to my collection. And at some point, this is the model that I want to add to my collection. This is the color combination. This is the execution of this particular model. And this is one that has been super popular for a very long time. I remember reviewing this watch way back by introducing one of my subscribers, Faraz from Dubai. He picked one up. He paid close to $800 for a non-iced out diamond edition. With Invicta, you're always going to pay a lot more for those diamond editions. They're always going to charge you a real premium for those, basically because of the diamonds, but also because they are more of a limited, exclusive model, right? So it's to be expected. Now, this one here is amazing, and if I ever pick up this model, which I do want to add one, I will. This is the Bolt Magnum, and this one here is a diamond edition Bolt Magnum, and this is just, I gotta tell you, if there was, depending on the model, the market, if I could, I have a lot of watches, a lot of which were sent to sponsorship deals. Others were sent to, were ones I purchased. If I could get rid of a lot of my watches that don't get wrist time for a fair price and pick up all diamond edition Invictas, I would. They're that amazing. But you do pay a premium. So you have to kind of get that out of your head, that mindset, because a lot of times you're going to pay the Magnum, this same watch. There's nothing unique about this watch other than the fact it is mirror polished, which is cool, but there's other ones out there. And the fact that it has diamonds. I've seen this watch as low as under 200 on yellow tag events. It is the same watch, same build, same quality, same everything. You just don't have the diamonds. And so, again, you got to get what makes you happy, and sometimes you pay a premium for those things. We can say the word rip off because they are kind of ripping you off when it comes to diamond editions, but it is a precious stone. They are genuine diamonds, and there is an amount of time that goes into setting these diamonds. I'm not saying they're hand set or anything like that, but that does reflect an increase in cost. So again, it comes down to what makes you happy, but these things absolutely sparkle. And guys, Invicta really kind of has the market there, because if you want genuine diamond watches for men that give you this look, go look at what you actually pay for diamond watches. They're $5,000 to $20,000 for a lot of watches I've seen that are like iced out Breitlings. There's nothing fancy about a Breitling watch at all. There's nothing amazing in quality. A Breitling watch does not have a better quality than this Invicta watch. Are they on par? Yeah, okay. Is the movement, the automatic movement, maybe a little more refined? Yeah, this is going to be a quartz movement. But there's nothing, when you pick up those two watches, that you're going to be like, oh man, wow, that's a Breitling. Absolutely false. So Invicta really has the market kind of locked down, and I wish more brands did it. Invicta is one of the few brands that's like the modestly priced diamond watch. Go look at what some of those other companies like Freeze and JBW Diamonds, I think there's tons of different brands you can get that are they're like $50 watches that have genuine diamonds, and that's why I can never rationalize buying one of those. Invicta I can, because I know what kind of quality you're getting. So this one here is going to run you, as of today, $985 shipped to your door, depending on where you live, depending on if your state is a tax state or not, from Bulldog Enterprise. Anytime you're getting a diamond edition with this many diamonds, under the $1,000 price point, you're getting a fair deal. Most of the diamond watches are going to be in the $1,200 to $1,500 price range, no matter which model you get. If it's one of the reserve level larger timepieces, Octanes, Sea Hunters, Bolts, what else? Standard Bolt Zeuses. A lot of those watches, that the big beefier timepieces, when you get them in the diamonds like this with the bezel on the face, you're going to look at that price. Anything under $1,000 is a pretty fair deal. This one here has 1.8 carats of diamonds, so the entire face is iced out. And I've been trying to twist Bulldog's arm to send me diamond editions, but the amount of insurance you have to ship these. I tried to get him to send me all diamond. Luckily, he sent me one. Hopefully, each shipment, he can send me at least one to share with you guys, because they are hard to come by, and not a lot of dudes are reviewing these on YouTube. And so I really want to share these, what I would consider grail pieces, with you guys, because, you know, I'm not rich. And so for me to drop $1,000 on a watch, although I have a lot of watches that cost that, a lot of those were sent as deals, ones that I accumulated over time. I see some of you guys on the Facebook, my Facebook group, Invicta Addiction. If you're not a member of that, go get on there. If you're on Facebook, join the group, show your wrist shots. It's a great way to share deals, wrist shots, and just show off basically your collection. So definitely check that out. Join the group. Some of these guys on here are like, I mean, you think I'm crazy? I saw one guy with 1,600 Invicta watches. I was like, wow. So guys, I wish I was rich. I'm not. I'm far from it. So, you know, for me to drop $1,000 on a watch, I always rationalize like, you know, $1,000 on a watch, $3,000 for another used car. I mean, you get like used Cadillacs for like $6,000 CTSs. So I kind of weigh, you know, I'm happy without the diamonds, but I do really like the diamonds. Don't get me wrong. All right, so enough about me. Let's talk about this watch. You have a diamond bezel. You have a fully encrusted diamond face. This one is powered by a Ronda movement. I believe this is the Z60. Let me just double check. Invicta uses that Z60. Yeah, the Z60 quartz chronograph movement. Again, 70% power savings on that battery if you pull the crown, which on this one here is a screw-down crown. The function pushers are not screw-down. The Zeus bolts and the Bolt Magnums share that. They are just push-pull, which to me is kind of interesting. I don't know how they affect. Usually when you have a screw-down crown on a lot of reserve model timepieces, you're getting 900 feet of water resistance. With this, you still get the screw-down crown, but you only get 660. Again, really irrelevant. Who's going to wear this diving? I mean, who's going to, you know, wear this with a wetsuit? It's not really. This is. You wear this with a pimp leather jacket, and you get your sweet car. You know what I mean? That's how this works. I mean, it's just not. Again, to each their own, but again, I'm only concerned with this thing getting in a pool or a hot tub. So you do have that water resistance. I know Invicta has changed some of their models to give you guys a better value by adding just push-pull function pusher and crowns. So you're going to get that water resistance of around 600 as opposed to 9. To me, it's irrelevant. I could care less. I'm all about the value. But it is made of a 316L stainless steel, which on this particular watch, the entire bracelet is mirror polished, which is awesome. You have that secondary Swiss-made Ronda quartz time zone on these. These are considered, again, Swiss-made watches. Swiss-made is meaningless nowadays. The watch is not made in Switzerland. The movement is not made in Switzerland. They get away with that, and you have to be careful if that's a real concern to you, and it shouldn't be, because the tooling and the machinery advances that we've made, that the world's made over the last 20 years, it's just Swiss-made is really meaningless nowadays. It used to really mean something. Now it doesn't. The stuff coming out of China and Malaysia and all these different countries that are producing watches and products are just as good as brands that are labeled Swiss-made. So you do get a Swiss-made insignia or classification because either they use Swiss parts or that movement is made in Switzerland. I'm not an expert when it comes to where things are made. I can tell you though that it does fall under the stipulation to be called Swiss-made because of the movement. It does say country of origin Switzerland. That is the movement. That is not the watch. Okay. Again, don't let that dissuade you from buying. It's meaningless. On this one here, for you folks who like to say that Invicta has too much branding, it's got the branding on the back, the sides of the case right here, and then on the face. 3 spots. Oh, sorry, 4 on the little tiny time zone right there. These are 2 different individual time zones. As far as the finish is concerned, again, you have that mirror polishing, which runs around the case, which is very chiseled and carved out, with a little bit of matte finish, what I would kind of consider like a sandblasted finish on the insides of that case, which is nice. It kind of makes the mirror polishing pop and the diamonds pop a little more. Hopefully you can see this by the video. You can see all those diamonds just encrusted around the bezel, all over the face. It is absolutely stunning. I mean, love this watch. So guys, I mean, that's about it. 13 ounces of weight, 1.85 carats in diamonds. The rest of that nonsense, I'm not even going to read off, other than the fact it's 20 millimeters in case thickness. and 52 millimeters at the bezel. A badass watch, probably my favorite watch in the 8 that Bulldog sent me. And if you want to pick it up, do so immediately. The diamond editions just don't last. People buy them up and then they're gone. And I'll tell you, I look back at, I've gotten a lot of enjoyment with a lot of the Invictas I purchased, but part of me sometimes wishes that I was a little more patient and just instead of just like buying ones that I like and I'm like, oh, that was a good deal for $200. I'm glad I got it. I wish I kind of would have maybe just put that money aside and said, all right, here's $200. I was gonna buy this. Let me put it aside. Another $200, not $200, and really waited for the pieces like this because these are the ones that really, when you wear these, it just if you've never tried on a Bolt Magnum, it is one of the most comfortable, oversized Invictas that I've ever worn. It really just wraps right around your wrist. This one's gonna be hard for me to send back. I absolutely love this piece. It is just big. It's bold. It just has a presence on your wrist. Unlike a lot of the other Invictas that I own, it really is that special. And you guys know I'm a gold guy, but if there's one thing that absolutely gets me going, it's diamonds, either black diamonds on a black watch or clear diamonds or white diamonds on a silver watch, especially mirror polish. It just pops. It just really... And guys, we're in this, artificial LED lighting in here. It's a gloomy day. This thing is sparkling even in my office. And the other day, the sun came out and I put this in the light. It was just blinging. I mean, guys, throw that arm up on your wheel. Hang this bad boy out your car window. When you're rolling with those chrome wheels spinning. And people are just going to, you'll be blind and fools with this thing. It is absolutely stunning. And I encourage you to try to find another watch that gives you this kind of look, this kind of in-your-face bling that, now if that's not your cup of tea, then, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But if you guys are into, God, it's like, I'm amazed like the hip hop industry, because the hip hop industry is all about bling, it's all about diamonds and ice and flashy, and you see a lot of movie stars, and granted they have the ability and the funds to really buy some amazing pieces, but still, the bang for your buck that you get with Invicta, and there's a lot of hip hop artists who haven't made it, who are looking to really get that look. And it's just, look at this. Absolutely stunning, guys. Man, I might have to really stretch how long I keep these watches. I wish I could size this and wear it, but I'm not willing to risk hurting this watch in any way. Even though I'm really careful, I can't do it, Bulldog trusts me with this stuff, so I got to be careful. But anyway, guys, it is a real amazing watch. Check out the link in the description. It'll take you to some of Bulldog's pictures. Hands down, the best eBay seller for having the most amazing up-close pictures. I don't know if he photographs these as well. I've never asked him, but his pictures are amazing. You're really going to be able to see the detail. I encourage you, even if you've sometimes, it's hard to compete. Sometimes Yellow Tag will have an event that's amazing. You're probably not going to find diamond editions on Yellow Tag like this. You may, but it's really kind of hit or miss and they go quick. But always check out his listings to be able to look at the best pictures. If you're on the fence for, hey, even if it's not a diamond edition or it's just some other watch, another Invicta watch that you're looking to add, maybe you found somewhere for a great deal, check out his at least his listings, check out his pictures, because he does have the best pictures of anyone on eBay when it comes to Invicta watches. So that's been it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if I can help you in any way make a purchase. If you're kind of hemming and hawing, not sure what to get, let me know. Let me know if you want me to find a deal for you guys. I always try to give you guys the best price if I can find it, and just drop me an email, PHATKATCollections@gmail.com. That link is in the description, or that email address is in the description. All my links for all the deals are in the description, and you guys have a fantastic day. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video, and you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.